Okay, ladies and gents, what is up? It is your favorite Asian robot right here. I'm actually recording this while live on stream because the hotfix just dropped, okay, Hotfix 1.0.3, and we're actually going to go through everything that's in it. So if you guys are interested, then this is the place to be. It'll show you what's up and, tell you everything you need to know. So this new hotfix just dropped today after the maintenance, and I'm pretty sure that there's some interesting things in here for everybody. All right, there's a few key highlights, but we're going to talk about that as we go through it. I'll discuss each of the points, what I think about it, and at the end, of course, I will upload this so that everyone who missed it on stream can see it on YouTube. So if you haven't seen it yet, well, don't worry. I'm about to put up the link in stream right now so you guys can check out the hotfix notes yourself, all right? So give me one moment. Hotfix notes. And if you guys do not know where to find the hotfix, do not worry, because guess what? The same link will be available in the video that I'll be uploading to YouTube. Okay, let's talk about the patch notes together, shall we? Oh, and if you guys haven't yet, register as a supporter. Link is in the description, okay? Especially if you like my content. Here we go. Now, Hotfix 1.0.3 was carried out today as part of the server maintenance as well, okay? The first part is that there are content improvements, i.e. they have changed the UI so that so that you can now literally turn off other players' effects. Okay, in order to improve the visibility, the explosion effect and duration of vestigial organ have been reduced. This should help players that, are annoyed with glare. So, let's take a quick look. Is this option in game right now? Display, show explosion effect. All right, show only yourself, include party members, include squad members. Ah, I see. So let's include party members. All right, that's probably what we'll do. Are there any other options related to it? Let's see. No, doesn't seem to be so far. Nope, everything else is fine. So it's just under display. You can adjust the explosion effect. All right, so I'll include my party members, but not all targets. So there we go. Okie day. So now that has been changed to be more effective. So hopefully those of you suffering from glare lag will no longer have that issue. Okay, the director's comment on this is as follows. As Glade's infinite launcher build became popular, we took temporary measures to address an issue where the explosion effect was disrupting gameplay severely. Currently, we only provide the option to disable other players' projectile explosion effects, but we're planning to enhance this feature for other effects as well. A system message has been now added to make it easier to check the down but not out status of allies, when they're down on the ground hoping for a revive. And an extra measure has been added to the party member UI. They have reduced the research completion visual effect duration for materials frequently used in research, okay? Away from keyboard has now been added to the player report menu. Now this is a crucial one. Excuse me, coughing. I want you guys to pay attention to this one. Why? The directors understand that the AFK problem is huge. However, they don't want to implement a knee-jerk reaction of simply having a vote kick feature, which can, like, some people were concerned that it would increase trolling or create abusive situations where, 3 grouped up members can kick the one rando so that they don't get rewards and things like that. So I said the devs will either implement the feature or do more work on their own. The devs are showing their dedication to you guys right here by saying the devs are saying they want to do the work on your behalf. So what they're going to do is that they are going to monitor players who are reported as AFK, excuse me, and they're going to ensure that they take appropriate action and adjust accordingly as needs are met. So they will also consider ways to resolve the AFK issue so that everyone can enjoy the game together. They understand that players can, create bots or macros to bypass systems, and a kick system can be exploited for other purposes. So the devs are listening, they're hearing what we're talking about, and they're trying to take the best measures for us, which is what I love, all right? So that's really good. Okay. The UI has been updated so that major rewards obtained from chain quests that have already been cleared are checked in the quest list. A function has been added to view acquisition information directly in the target section of the library. Okay. They fixed an issue of scrolling to the top when moving to the target item of the library to the corresponding list. They've added firearm types and round types to the library weapon list. They've fixed an issue where a player who joined the Void Fusion Reactor could use the reconstructing device even if there were no Void Shards after completing the mission. When completing a Void Fragment mission obtaining 2 types of Void Shards, the amount obtained has increased by approximately 1.5 times. The Void Fusion Reactor mission tooltip has been updated to display the number of Void Shards. They have added linked amorphous material to Void Fusion Reactor mission tooltip, and they've done Void, and the Void Shard attribute will now be displayed on the map directly. Okay. They have discovered and fixed an issue where a player member's abort mission system was being exploited to repeatedly play the Void Fusion Reactor without consuming any shards. While addressing this glitch, we also consider why players might resort to using it. We realized that the transition from shard farming to actual Void Fusion Reactor missions was quite inconvenient and tedious. Therefore, we not only fixed the bug, but also increased the amount of Void Shards obtained and improved the farming process to make it more convenient. Please wait a little while longer as we will significantly improve the fragment farming routes in upcoming Week 5 updates scheduled for August 1st. 2 key things to take away from here. Alright? Number 1, guys. Number 1. The first thing is that we are definitely going to be getting Luna and Ultimate Valby on 1st August. Why? Because they said that's when the update is happening, and that's when we know they're coming, right? So I'm super happy about that. Next, the fact that they're going to improve the Void Shard Fragments farming, and the fact that they've already increased the amount that you can obtain from the Void Shards. Now, we'll be testing this live on stream later, but the fact that they've already improved it, significant. They clearly want us to be farming the amorphous material, playing the game, and enjoying ourselves, not doing tedious things. So the devs are thinking with us in mind. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Now, for everyone coming into chat, welcome. Just know that I'm recording this video live, so I won't be addressing chat just then. All right. Now, the dev team will continue to learn and grow from our playing experiences. They will always be listening to our feedback and striving to provide a better gaming environment. The number of attached items that can be registered has now been updated to 1,000 for each of the weapons, reactors, and external components. So those of you with a lot of favorites like Arcane can now favorite as many things as you want, okay? So that's gonna be cool. Now, for the Descendants, okay? Thrill Bomb and Lightning Emission with Ultimate Bunny's high voltage module will now target nearby enemies rather than random targets. The allergy of reconstructed serum of Eugen will now apply to Colossuses as well. This is quite huge because this was one of the great ways that players could heal, and being able to inflict it on a Colossus now means that Eugen can help the team heal much more effectively. So Eugen might become quite useful for high-level Colossus fights. Do take that into account. Ultimate Bunny's Electric Charge High Voltage and Bunny's Electric Condense sound effects have now been changed. Okay? Use Bunny's skills to inflict electrocution on enemies has been removed from the 2nd and 3rd stage evolution conditions of the Bunny evolving skin. So now you can evolve your skin freely, without having to inflict electrocution on enemies. Infiltration Operation. You can now view mission results through the escape menu after completing an infiltration operation. This means that the game menu. So for those that don't know what the escape menu is, I'm assuming they mean the game menu. All right. So you should be able to see it from here. Okay. Coming back to that, the time limit for destroying the Ironheart has been removed in Heart of the Fortress. Okay, this is a specific mission change. Don't need to worry about that. Location of supply droid and infiltration operation fortress quarantine zone has been moved to make it easier to supply bullets. Okay. In terms of the missions, the position of immunity spheres on named monsters will not change anymore as the monsters move or rotate. So the immunity spheres on the monsters will stay fixed in position. This is going to be interesting. I look forward to checking that out. The sequential sphere type of the named immunity of alternate hand of Nazastra that appears in the White Knight Gulch Eye of Truth has now been updated. Hopefully that's been fixed, because I remember that when they updated the whole thing, that was the only one that stayed the same. It was still sequential, so that one has been changed. By the way, guys, there's no more sequential orb types for name missions, all right? If you're still encountering them, send in a bug report. Okay, this is a big change. The drop quantity on hard difficulty has now been increased by 1.5 times. That's a lot. This is referring to the field drops, all right? Not the actual drop rate of amorphous material. How do we confirm this? Well, we can check in the field later, but basically if we take a look at the map, just as an example. Okay, if I look at this outpost, the amorphous material pattern 082 is still at 5 to 25%, and up here is still 25%. So, excuse me, the chance of acquiring the material has not changed from the mission. So, this is in hard mode, by the way. So we know and understand that the drop chances from mission completion have not changed, but the field drops in hard mode should be 1.5 times now. So look forward to it. Okay. The stack limit for consumable items has been increased from 1 million to 100 million. So Yuri, you can now farm even more of your excessive materials. All right. The director's comment, the First Descendant has developed with deep affection and respect for various looter shooters, and they take feedback regarding other similar games very seriously. Through this hotfix, they're trying to reflect the unique identity of the First Descendant. They will continue to improve the game for the fans of the genre. So, good. Optimization. Oh, by the way, this means that Kyber farming will be even better in hard mode, just so you know, because the Kyber shard drops will increase quite a bit. So, yeah, that'll be really good. I will have a video about Kyber farming soon-ish. Excuse me, I know many of you have asked about that. Sorry about the coughing. Please put up with it for a little while. I'm still recovering because, you know, I talk too much when I do these things. Okay, optimization improvements. They have fixed the memory leaks. Well, several different memory leaks for windowed mode, frame generation. Fixed the issue of temporary frame drops when opening inventory with DLSS frame generation. Thank God. Fixed an issue where the frame limit was not restored even if additional options were changed to off. Okay, good. That's actually pretty good. Were changed to off when DLSS frame generation or FSR frame generation is enabled. Okay. All right. The rest are bug fixes. The first is a language-related fix for cutoff text. An issue where the top menu remained when scroll map top library through acquisition information, moving to screen with escape. Hopefully this is fixed because that bug was a bit annoying, but I think that if I encounter it again, I'll just send in a bug report. But basically, when I used to open up the menu, like the access info menu, and I was trying to open up the escape menu at the same time, there'd be bugs where the top menu would remain. You've seen it several times on stream, so that should be fixed now. They fixed an issue where a black screen was briefly displayed when starting special operation. Okay. Symbol effects have been added for code analyzer, code breaker, and core material drops. Okay, so now you won't be missing these anymore. Because previously there would just be a shining purple thing on the ground or a shining like gold thing, blue thing on the ground, and you wouldn't be able to actually see it. Fixed an issue where account names starting with a hashtag were not visible. Lol. Okay. Descendants. They fixed an issue where the Descendant couldn't be changed after completing the exclusive dungeon of the quest to Bunny, our beloved daughter, in the Bunny quests. They fixed an issue where Bunny's lightning emission was used even if there was no moving distance when rolling over a box or a wall. Okay, I do like the Bunny roll of death, but I did not know about this issue. So, the directives have commented that they love how Bunny runs fast, unleashes electric energy to take down her enemies. Bunny is a Descendant who gains her power in proportion to the distance she travels. However, rolling it around in a corner and using her skills were not what we expected from her. So they decided to fix that. Additionally, they are detecting the use of various macros and unauthorized programs through their monitoring system, including the rolling in place macro. Okay, that's terrible. People really macro that? I mean, bro, just play normally. They're currently taking actions against macros and unauthorized programs, so please don't use that kind of stuff. If it's not officially endorsed, please do not use it. And we'll continue to strive to create a more enjoyable gaming environment for everyone. Okay, there you go. Fix an issue with Kyle's superconductivity thrusters. Fixed an issue where the charging motion was repeated with Kyle's repulsion dash. Okay. Modules. They fixed an issue about RK acceleration module not increasing the speed and distance of projectiles, so that's been fixed. They fixed an issue where Ajax's body enhancement module did not reflect the max shield in the current shield after moving to the map. Okay. They fixed an issue where the firearm attack of the shoot focus module was applied as a sum operation and not a multiplication operation, so okay, that's good. Fixed an issue where the module list scroll was reset to the top after module enhancement. Okay, good. Now, in terms of missions, these are the mission bug fixes. They fixed an issue where monsters would not spawn if the first monster spawned upon entering the Vulgus strategic outpost. Wait. Monsters would not spawn if the first monsters spawned upon entering the Vulgus strategic outpost were immediately killed. So this was how some people were just annihilating the outpost in stealth without actually using Sharon. So that issue's been fixed, and it is not supposed and it is not intended. So Sharon is the way to stealth. Fixed an issue where the next quest could not be started under certain circumstances. Fixed an issue where the sphere would tremble when it was far away during the named monster's sphere gimmick. Fixed an issue that prevented field change by removing the shield created during the upper hatchery mission. Okay. Fixed an issue where monsters would spawn even without an actual battle in White Knight Gulch Fortress Outskirts. So you can no longer use that to create gigantic zombie hordes. So that's going to be another thing. For those of you that like to farm this mission, you will now probably have to play it as intended instead. So just make sure that you guys do that. So the director's comment is that the Fortress Outskirts have become a popular farming area with many monsters pouring in from the beginning of launch. We love the run and kill play and believe running, shooting, and bursting are fundamental aspects of a looter shooter. However, using the terrain to exploit and gather monsters without any action was not intended. If everyone simply stood still and hunted, the game's enjoyment would quickly diminish. Therefore, we decided to make a change. We maintained the spawn rate by keeping the 4 Vulgus resource storages active simultaneously, but monsters will not increase when players are idle. Run, shoot, and create some explosions. Many more monsters will continue to appear. There you go. Well, now at least your PS5 won't blow up, Hellmire. Alright, so sorry, that was a comment in chat. Normally I don't address chat when doing these videos, but I just had to bring that out. Hellmire Brigade posted, lol, I came into that glitch once and thought his PS5 was gonna blow up. Lamau. Okay, they have fixed an issue where they fixed an issue where code analyzer was intermittently required when working with the encrypted vault in hard difficulty. Okay. They have fixed an issue where falling while using a grappling hook in a certain section of the prologue caused you to spawn at the next location with the mission unfinished status. Okay. Void intercept battle. Fixed an issue where the removal did not happen intermittently and the grappling hook was maintained during a battle. Wow. Okay. Oh, yes. Hopefully that fixes the bug. It was especially prevalent on the Pyromaniac. I remember that. Fixed an issue where items were not collected when purchasing multiple items of the same product. Director's additional comment. Thanks for the love and interest you've shown us. We feel the brimming energy of the community. Hotfix 1.0.3 includes many fixes, which we hope will improve your gaming experience. Recently, we saw a video in the community where a Colossus was defeated more quickly through module switching. If we had a bit more time, we would have liked to include a fix for this in the Hotfix 1.0.3, but unfortunately, it didn't make it into this update. The dev team does not want module switching to become another strategy. This method makes combat tedious and does not fit well with the run and gun playstyle. The dev team wants skills, weapons, modules, and external components to be a part of the strategy. We hope that in-depth build research will progress, but strategies requiring inconvenient control are not what the development team aims for. Last but not least, we are planning to skip the patch next week for the upcoming 5th week update on 1st August. Please look forward to new Descendant Luna and Ultimate Valby, so it is confirmed, 1st August is coming. New intercept battles, new ultimate weapons, modules, external components, and skins are coming August 1st. Alright? Thank you very much. So that is what is in the patch notes, guys. Y'all better prepare your credit cards, alright? Because stuff is coming 1st August. If y'all haven't already registered support, do it now. Alright? New stuff coming 1st August. Have those cards ready. Okay? Thank y'all very much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next video. For those of you on stream, don't worry, we're carrying on.